again?
He didn't come back to the motel last night.
She wouldn't ID the guy. He must have done a real job on her.
So where is he?
I don't know. I tried to put a tail on him, but Bernica kiboshed it.
What the?
So we go back to the woods because I ain't got the goods.
What about that stunt he pulled with you and Galen, setting you up?
There's no proof he made the phone calls.
Come on, man. What are you telling me? The PVPD won't go after a guy who's out to blow away one of their own?
Somebody's out to get a cop?
What cop?
This one right here. Galen's not the only one on Carter's hit list. Trevor is too.
You doing this better this morning?
You say so.
Looks like you'll be able to be released this afternoon. Thought you'd be pleased. You can come in.
Hi, Donnelly. You set me up.
Donnelly, I'd like you to listen to what Galen has to say.
Look, nothing has changed since last night. I don't remember who did this to me, so you can all stop badgering me, okay?
We're not trying to...
I'm not going to say it was Carter Jones just because you have some kind of vendetta against him.
If she does, she has good reason.
Please, I don't like doing this to Dinah, but it's important.
Yeah, important for you.
For me, for you, for all women. Look, I want you to take a look at some evidence from my case against Carter.
What kind of evidence?
That's how I look when the police found me. I had a fractured skull, 2 black eyes, blood clot. I almost died, Dinah Lee. And it wasn't an accident. I didn't trip and fall down a flight of stairs. Your friend Carter did that to me. You weren't injured badly last night, but with Carter, there's always a next time. And even if you escape, some other woman might not be so lucky. Please, help us prevent that. Help us put him away.
Look at the photographs, Donnelly.
I'll get it. Oh, Stuart, come in.
Hi, is Gloria home?
Yes, but, she...
I guess she's still pretty mad at me, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Did she tell you what Adam and I did? I guess you think I'm pretty awful. But if I could just tell her how sorry I am.
Well, I'll ask if she'll see you.
Thanks.
Okay. It's okay, Angelique. Will the real Stuart Chandler please rise? He said he was sorry. The brothers Chandler say a lot of things. I mean, for all I know, this could be another role switch. So, how are you, Adam?
Winifred! Winifred! Get out of my house, Bodine.
Not till I say what I have to say.
You save your breath. Haley doesn't want to see you.
No, I ain't come to see Haley.
Well, that's good, because she doesn't want to see you. She wants you to stay out of her life. Remember, which I consider her wisest decision to date.
Yeah, well, I came to see you, Adam.
Oh, about what, as if I cared?
To have it out once and for all. About me and Dixie.
can't just come waltzing into my house uninvited.
Well, you know what? At least I rang the bell.
As for you and Dixie, you think I approve of that little liaison?
The hell with your approval. I'm here because of your threats, Adam.
Which threats?
Oh, come on. You've been breathing fire ever since you found out about us. I'm a little... Dixie's worried about what you might do.
But Dixie has very good reason to be worried.
Okay, well, I want that to end now.
Maybe it's time for you to go, Brian.
Yeah? Look, I'm warning you, Adam. If you do anything to hurt Dixie, I'm coming after you.
Oh, what torment do you intend to inflict? Perhaps you're going to short sheet my bed?
Oh, you're so smart. Look, Dixie did nothing wrong. Just lay off of her.
Nothing wrong? You don't consider carrying on with an adolescent punk wrong if that adolescent punk happens to be my daughter's boyfriend?
Ex-boyfriend.
Dixie is the mother of my son. She's expected to set a good example for him.
What do you mean? She's a terrific mother, Adam. You should know that.
Her behavior is disgusting.
No. What's disgusting is you, Chandler. The way you masquerade as your decent twin brother so you can take advantage of Gloria Marsh. Yeah, I know, and that's more than disgusting.
You know, I had you pegged right the first time I ever met you. You're a lowlife, Brian. You're a piece of trash.
Well, you know what? I don't care what you think.
And for Haley's sake, I tried to overlook your shortcomings. She begged me to give you another chance, which, like a fool, I did.
What a guy.
But you have blown it, mister. You have blown it. You have shacked up with my daughter's friend, the mother of my daughter's little brother. You broke her heart, you drove her to drink, and you damn near killed her.
No. Get this straight, okay? Haley drank because she chose to.
No. You're not getting off that easily. You and Dixie are going to pay for what you did, and you can go tell her what I'm telling you.
Keep coming with the threats so I can knock you out. Go ahead.
Nobody hurts my children and gets away with it. The sight of you makes me sick. For 2 cents, I'd dick you right now.
Really? Well, you know what? Here's a quarter. Keep the change. Go ahead. Take the best shot.
Stop it! Both of you macho mental midgets, knock it off right now.
Uncle Palmer, hi.
Dixie, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I am deeply concerned about Adam and how he might retaliate with...
Can we talk about this a little later?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, good morning, Junior. Having a nice breakfast?
He sure is. Blueberry muffins?
Uh-huh. Are they homemade?
They sure are. Their mom's recipe. You want one?
Well, I've just had breakfast. I wouldn't mind if you wrapped up a couple so I could take with me.
Okay, I'll do that. Sweetie, why don't you run upstairs and put away your toys, okay? You promised after breakfast. Yeah? Great. Good boy. And make sure to pick one out to take to Daddy's with you. Okay. Thank you, sweetie.
So obedient.
Yeah. Well, I think it's Brian's influence, actually. He's got him snapping, too.
And just where is Brian?
In class, I imagine. And what's that look for?
Dixie, don't you think it's just a little odd? You're being involved with a college freshman?
Uncle Palmer, we've been over this.
Well, evidently not enough. I recently saw Adam. He is on the warpath.
Well, my personal life is none of Adam's
I
business.
warned him that if he hurt you, he would regret it. I don't think it fazed him in the least.
I appreciate you worrying about me. It's really sweet. But don't.
Dixie, you're my niece. You and that little boy mean the world to me.
When we care very much about you, too.
Adam is a dangerous man.
Don't you think I know that?
He holds you accountable, you and Brian, accountable for Haley's unhappiness. Who knows what nefarious scheme he'll concoct to get back at you?
Well, whatever he comes up with, I will just deal with it.
I wish I could believe that. Dixie, listen. I know how you feel about people interfering in your life. I'm trying like hell not to do that, but I will not back away from a fight with Adam Chandler.
Uncle Palmer, what is it that you're exactly trying to say?
I'm simply wondering if the Bodine boy is worth the trouble. Wouldn't it be easier just to end things with him right now?
Gloria, you know perfectly well this is Stuart. You just don't realize how good they are at impersonating each other.
Yeah, well, Adam's better at it than I am.
Now, is that Stuart talking, or is that Adam pretending to be Stuart? I mean, you see the dilemma? Every day with the Chandler brothers is Halloween. Trick or treat. I think I better bow out of this. Good luck.
Gloria, I know you have every right to be suspicious of me and angry, too, but you can have my word that I will never, ever pretend to be Adam again. I've learned my lesson, and I think Adam's learned his lesson, too. So, do you think you could forgive me?
No, wait a minute. You said that last time. Oh, that was Adam. You are...
Oh, come on. Look at me. You know it's me. All right. Do you remember the first time you ever walked into the gallery and I invited you to supper?
Yes?
Well, you asked me what we had to eat.
What did we have to eat?
We had potato salad that I made myself and ham and cheese sandwiches.
Stuart could have told Adam that.
Oh, come on. Gloria, just give me a test. Any test.
What kind of face did you paint on me that day at the hospital?
It was a clown's face with a big smile like this. You look so sad. And I told you that somebody should put a smile back on your face. I really wish I could do that today.
Well, you're starting to.
Really? Oh. You have the most beautiful smile in the world.
Thank you, Stuart.
And I'm so sorry that I gave you reason to doubt me.
You know, we really should come up with some way to avoid all of that confusion that we just went through. Like a password.
You mean like a secret password that nobody knows but you and me?
Right, and you will tell it to me every time I ask you. So do you have any ideas?
Let me think. McCoy.
McCoy?
As in, I'm the real McCoy.
That's perfect.
Does that mean you forgive me? Because we have to get together again so we can use our password.
Didn't I tell you Jones was up to something?
You really think he's after Trevor?
I'd say I was walking into an ambush. It's the only thing that makes sense.
An ambush?
That's how we have it, Phil.
An ambush that didn't work out because this babe from Corinth showed up.
Dinah Lee Mayberry.
Yes, sir. I could have been a goner.
Dylan, the guy's a wife beater.
He has no history of violence toward men.
But there's always a first time.
This guy is unraveling fast. Believe me, I seen it.
Galen tried to warn us that he might try to isolate her from her friends.
Sorry, it wouldn't be the first time we thought Trevor was his target. Remember, Derek and I came to your house? We thought he was going to blow then.
The night of the fire. Damn it, the fire.
What? You warned me about Carter Jones that night?
Don't you remember? Mimi, I was right.
What are you talking about, Fry?
It wasn't Trevor that started the fire at his house. It was Carter Jones.
Oh, my God.
Dinah Lee.
How could you make me look at those?
Looking at the pictures is easy, Dinah.
Being the model wasn't.
Galen had to live through that.
Carter was responsible for every one of those cuts and those bruises.
I don't want to hear this.
You have to.
Don't tell me what I have to hear.
You cannot run away from this, Dinah Lee. Carter is sick. It may not show all the time, but it's there inside. When he hit me, it wasn't a momentary loss of temper. I mean, that's what he tried to get the jury to believe. But all that rage, that was building up inside of him for years. The jury believed me, Dinah Lee. You've got to believe me, too.
Look, I'm sorry that you got hurt, okay? But people, they make mistakes.
Mistakes?
They can learn from them and they can change.
How's he changed? You're in the hospital. Deny it all you want, but we know he's the one who put you in here.
Look, you don't know him. None of you do. You don't understand where I come from. There wasn't a mother in town that didn't wish her daughter was dating him.
Believe me, I know all about that.
Every girl wanted to be with him.
You don't have to tell me that, Dinah Lee. I was married to him, do you remember? But I learned that underneath all that charm and that intelligence and those good looks was a violent psychopath.
Listen to her, Dinah Lee.
She's telling you the truth.
Carter has a deep-seated hatred for women.
He was a wonderful boy.
He gets pleasure out of hurting women, and he is going to go on hurting them until somebody does something about it.
I don't want to hear this.
He has a new girlfriend now. Did you know that?
And if you don't help us, she could be his next victim. Is that what you want?
No, as happy as I am that you're here. Why aren't you in school?
I'm not playing hooky, Mom. Honest. I got permission.
From the teacher?
I told her I was worried about you, so she said I could come see you.
Honey, I don't want you to worry about me. I am fine. I have the best doctors and nurses taking care of me.
I know, but...
But it's because I can't see, isn't it?
It's not just that.
Well, I hope not, because I'm breezing along here. Really.
You're doing great, Mom, and I'm proud of you.
Good.
Where's that guy?
What guy?
You know, your new friend, Kyle.
He'll probably be in here later this morning. Honey, is that what's worrying you? Is it Kyle?
Sort of.
Sort of. Well, you know, he's just a friend, honest. And he has been a big help to me.
But you don't need him anymore. You've got me and Trevor.
You know, I love you both dearly. Sweetheart, I do. But it's okay for Mommy to have a male friend, and Kyle is not going to take anything away from Trevor or you.
I just think he's creepy.
Creepy? How?
Well, it's just like, it looks like he forgot to shave.
Well, dear, that's no reason to dislike someone. Now, I don't want you worrying about your mother. Or Kyle, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Come here. Where are you?
I never thought you set that fire. It just would not be like you to set some hot soldering iron near a bunch of rags.
And you think Carter did it?
I think our pal Jones fixed it up to look that way.
And how'd he do that?
I would like to get off the hook more than anyone on this. I mean, after what my stupidity did in that.
Think back, Trevor.
I have fought back 1,000,000 times already.
Well, think back 1,000,001.
Look, what did you do with the soldering iron before you went upstairs?
When I was working, I remember thinking there was somebody outside. I went outside to check. There was nobody there. And then you guys showed up.
And then when Natalie came, Derek and I took off.
That took Mo upstairs, and then I started cleaning up because I wanted to spend some time with him.
The soldering iron.
I remember unplugging the damn thing and putting it on the table. Right in the center, nowhere near the edge.
How long were you upstairs, Trevor?
20, 30 minutes tops, then I smelled the smoke.
Plenty of time for Jones to slip in, put the soldering iron on the rags, and then leave.
Did you lock the door before you went upstairs?
No, I had no reason. You think Carter Jones did it?
But then again, he was at Kelly's when the call came in.
That's right.
And he said he was there long before we ever got
What, are you
there.
going to take his word for it? I say we check it out.
Lieutenant?
Get on it. If he's added arson and attempted murder to his repertoire, then we can lock him up and throw away the key. Keep me posted, Reed.
If he blinded my doll, I'll kill him.
Am I the only adult in this room?
Haley?
Louis, I don't want you two duking it out because of me, okay? It is childish.
Maybe...
And it's ridiculous.
Maybe you were willing to forgive what they did to you. But what Dixie and Brian did stinks, and they're going to answer to me.
Give me a break, will you?
Look, if you think it's going to make me feel better watching you plotting and scheming against them, you're crazy.
It'll make me feel better.
Look, why can't we just forget the whole thing?
Because you can't let people walk on you and then get away with it.
I don't want any duels at sunrise over Brian and Dixie, got it?
I almost lost you, Haley.
Yeah, but you didn't. Okay? So can you please stop with the avenging Papa routine? Look, I just want this whole thing to be over, Adam. I want to go on with my life, move on, but I can't unless you're willing to let it go.
Excuse me. Mr. Chandler, there's a call for you on your private line.
Tell him I'll call back.
They said it was urgent.
Take the call.
I'm not gonna leave you here alone with him.
Oh, like I'm gonna hurt her, right?
Just go on, okay? I can handle this.
Look, Haley.
You can go now. I hope you and Dixie have a wonderful
Wait,
life.
please. Wait.
Of course, I forgive you.
Oh.
You know what I would like to do? I would like to forget all about this identity swapping with Adam. Can we do that?
Oh, sure. There was just one little thing I want to ask you about that, if it wouldn't make you too mad. When Adam pretended to be me, what really happened?
Did he not tell you?
Well, yeah, you know Adam. He tends to gloss things over and...
Yeah, I'll say.
He said he got you to forgive me, but I had this feeling that there was something else that happened, and now I just got the same feeling from you. So I just wanted to hear your side of the story. If you don't have to tell me if you don't want.
No, it's not that.
I mean, if you don't want to tell me, it's okay.
No, I think you have a right to know. When Adam came to see me, pretending to be you, he said that I had been unfair.
Unfair?
When I told you that I couldn't love you the way you loved me.
Oh, he shouldn't have done that. I wish he had done that.
He said I was being unfair because I hadn't really given him a fighting chance, and that we should date as girlfriend and boyfriend to see what happens.
Oh, well, what'd you say?
I had to admit he was right, and I said I would give it a chance.
You really said that? Oh, Gloria, that's fantastic. That's the best. Oh.
Stuart, what is it?
Oh, I just realized.
What?
Well, maybe the only reason that you agreed to see me was because you were talking to Adam.
No, Stuart, no.
Yeah, maybe it's the way Adam said what he said. Maybe he's the reason that you said yes.
Why is it so terribly difficult to accept that what I have with Brian means a lot to me? I value our relationship tremendously.
And what does that mean? That you're in love with him?
I care very deeply for Brian, and he cares very deeply for me.
Are you considering a future with him?
I don't know.
Dixie.
Well, Brian and I don't think about the future. We just have fun. He makes me happy. I'm happy, he's happy. We just take it one day at a time.
And how long do you expect to go on like that?
I can't answer that question. And I can't continue this conversation because I've got to go take Junior over to Adams.
Why does he have to go over there?
He spends one night a week at Adams. You know that.
Well, let me drive him over. All right, that way at least you'll avoid one nasty confrontation with the man.
Uncle Palmer, I am not afraid of Adam Chandler. And I appreciate what you're trying to do. I really do. But I've got to start standing on my own 2 feet.
Why do you have to do that? That's what I'm here for.
Because all of my life I have depended on some man to take care of me, and I don't want to do that anymore. And that's why Brian is so great, because he supports that. You know, he lets me stand on my own 2 feet and fight my own battles. And that's exactly what I am going to do.
Wait for what?
What, Haley? Can't we just even talk to each other anymore?
I'm all talked out. We've said everything there is to say.
No. Okay, no, not everything. I want to say thank you for standing up to Adam.
Hey, don't thank me, okay?
For telling him to leave me and Dixie alone.
Don't get the wrong idea. You and Dixie make me want to spew. But we both know Adam has a severe Haley hang-up. He can't help himself, you know. Woe to the person that causes me pain. He's like my own personal avenger, ready and eager to pounce.
Well, then, thanks for calling off the Avenger.
You know, I figure what's the use in being vindictive? I mean, and why should Adam try to punish you? And Dixie, I'm sure you'll do a pretty bang-up job of that yourselves.
Come on, Haley, just stop it, okay?
Stop what?
Oh, look, I mean, we've fallen into this, like, cycle where all we do is try to hurt each other. And, you know, why can't we just make a truce right here, right now?
What's the matter, Bri? The guilt getting to you? Only you can be the one to inflict pain?
I worry about you.
Well, don't.
I can't help it. I care about you.
Relax, okay? I'm not going to be taking any more late night walks on the beach, no more midnight swims. And I'm not drinking.
Glad to hear that.
I'm back on track, 90 days, 90 meetings.
That's great.
You see, I finally figured out that there is life after Brian Bodine. I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm finally getting my act together.
I want to see you happy.
You still here?
Adam.
Don't you think it's time he said goodbye?
Yes, actually, I do.
Look, I wish you only good things. I mean that.
Hello, Haley.
This is too perfect. Come on in.
Brian!
You are just in time to escort your boyfriend to his exit.
Oh, hey, Squirt. What are you doing with your drill? Are you here to do some major repair work?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, sweetie, why don't you run into the kitchen and say hi to Winifred?
I want to play with Brian.
Well, I bet Winifred will give you some apple juice. Why don't you go let her know you're here? For me, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Good boy. Okay. See you later. Well, Brian, what are you doing here?
Oh, he was playing Sir Galahad, protecting poor little you from Big Bad Adam.
Brian?
I just told him to leave us alone.
Oh, I see.
Don't push me, Brian. Don't.
Okay, Adam, don't start anything, okay? Don't you worry about him. I'll make sure he leaves you two kids alone. Thank you, Haley. Well, if you don't mind, I'd rather not hear the word thank you out of either one of your mouths again. I swear I'll retch. So if you could please just answer right now so we can get on with our normal lives.
You heard her. Leave.
With pleasure. Here's Junior's medicine. Please make sure that it's refrigerated.
I know how to take care of my son, Dixie.
Let's go, Dix.
I will be picking him up at the usual time.
Fine.
And I also will be calling tonight to say goodnight to my son.
Goodbye, Dixie.
Goodbye.
Finally.
I'm sorry. It's...
Oh,
You all right?
you know, I thought I could handle it, you know, but seeing those two together.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Anything I can do?
No. No, it's pretty useless.
No, Haley.
I gotta get out of here.
No, where are you going?
An AA meeting.
Well, let me drive you.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry. Be happy.
I said yes to Adam because I thought he was you.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't you believe me?
It's just that I've never been able to convince you to think of me as anything other than just a friend. And Adam knows a lot more about women than I do. I want to, well, you know, romance you. But it's not going to do either one of us any good if the only reason that you say yes to go out with me is because of Adam. On account he's so good with women.
Why do you think Adam's so good with women? I mean, take a look at his track record.
You mean his marriages?
And divorces. Look, the only reason I said yes to to Adam as far as dating you goes is because I thought he was you. If he acted as Adam, I wouldn't have given him the time of day.
Well, you mean that then I have a chance of being your boyfriend?
I can't promise anything because I still think of you as my friend.
Oh, well, but things can change, too.
Well, maybe. But I have to be honest. Maybe things won't change.
Well, you know, but as long as I have a chance, that's all I ask.
Well, you have your chance. As of this precise moment, you think of yourself as my boyfriend.
Wow. I feel great. Oh.
What's the good word?
We were just over at Kelly's.
And the bartender remembers seeing Jones at the bar the night of the fire.
And get this, Jones arrived after we did.
You'll testify to that?
Oh, yes, sir.
So much for Carter's alibi.
We still don't have enough to issue a warrant yet.
We are protecting the criminals more than we are protecting the victims. They are getting trashed.
Hey, down, boy. We just don't have enough evidence
Two innocent women get beaten, bruised, another one gets blinded, and we do squat. We're spending more time protecting Jones than his victims.
Look, we're with you, Trevor, but Neil doesn't write the laws.
Well, I will write my congressman tomorrow. But today, I want that sucker off the street. Don't you think I do?
Neil, can't we just haul him in for questioning?
Look, Galen and Jeremy are working on Dinah Lee. Maybe by the time we pick Carter up, we'll have enough to charge him.
Let him roam free. I guarantee you more victims.
Okay. Put out an APB.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Look, if you're afraid of Carter...
If that's why you won't identify him as your assailant, we can protect you until he's behind bars.
You don't understand.
Go on.
How can I blame Carter? When I'm the one that...
Oh, no. He blamed you, didn't he, Dinah Lee? I know. I know exactly how he operates. He makes you feel like it's your fault he beat you black and blue. What did he say? I've heard it all. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I wouldn't have, but you made me so angry. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I'm only human, and you were asking for it. That's it, isn't it? That's the script he used for last night's performance. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Dinah Lee. It is not your fault. Don't let him twist things around. Normal people do not get that violent. I mean, one time he beat me senseless because I overcooked a roast. Another time because I didn't pick up the dry cleaning. This is not right. This can never be justified.
But if I press charges against him, I'm gonna ruin his life.
And if you don't, he'll ruin yours.
Please, don't let him do
Get away from my sister! Hannah. No, I want all of you just to back off. Dinah Lee, don't say another word, okay?
Hannah, we're on your side. We only want her to do the right thing.
What's right for you or for her?
In this case, it happens to be the same.
No, wrong. What's right for Dinah Lee is to just put some distance between her and Pine Valley, and the sooner the better.
Darling, I know you're concerned about your sister, and we are too. I mean, Jeremy's just trying to help her.
I know he's just trying to help.
Look, when Jeremy says he'll do something, he will do it.
Myrtle.
Now, look, if you want to be sure, call Corinth, talk to Kate, and she'll tell you that he is a man of his word.
Dinah Lee, please.
I don't know who did this to me. I think that you guys had better go.
I'm sorry, Dinah Lee. Not only for Galen, but for you too.
Darling, please think about this very seriously.
Dinah, just forget them, okay? It's all behind you now, right? Hannah, maybe I should tell the truth. Maybe this time I shouldn't run away.
So we'll go to the wedding together?
That'd be nice.
That'll be our first real date. Something to look forward to. Well, I'll see you later.
Okay. What is it, Stuart?
Oh, I was, well, I was just thinking if we're really going to be girlfriend and boyfriend, maybe it'd be okay. Nah, no, I'd forget it. It's too soon.
What's too soon?
Well, if, maybe if we're, well, maybe I might be able to kiss you goodbye a little. I mean, if it's okay. It's okay?
Yes.
Really?
So, you and Stuart worked things out?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Didn't look like just friends to me.
Oh, things change, Angelica. People and feelings.
You mean you really care about him?
Oh, but I've always cared about him.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, Stuart is a wonderful person. You know, he's unlike anybody I've ever met in my life. For sure, any man. No, but he's warm, he's honest, he's kind, he's gentle.
Certainly crazy about you.
Yeah. And I'm glad somebody likes me.
Oh, Gloria, lots of people like you.
Yeah, with qualifications. Stuart likes me for who I am. And it's kind of funny, but it makes me want to be better than I am.
Well, Gloria, I know you like him, but... Well, do you think he can really make you happy?
I'm happy.
Well, I'm talking about excitement and romance and passion.
Oh, passion. Passion is highly overrated. Yeah, I guess when you're a teen, it's very important to you, but this stuff never lasts forever. You know, only in those romance novels.
That's depressing.
But it's true. A good relationship consists of more important things like trust and respect. And I can depend on Stuart. He makes me feel secure and safe, and when it comes right down to it, that's what really matters.
You like a tool chest quite a bit, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mama get you that? Or did Brian?
Brian?
You see Brian quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Comes over to you and your mom's house. Does he read you a bedtime story? Tuck you in? Hmm? Does he sometimes stay the night?
Mm-hmm. I wish he would stay all the time.
Why's that?
Because then I would have two dads.
Excuse me, Mr. Chandler, but Adam Jr.'s lunch is ready.
Thank you, Winifred. All right, buddy. Come on.
He
Run along
sure
with
loves those things, doesn't he?
Come on. Let's go.
So what do you think? Awesome?
Totally.
Hey, what's going on?
Timmy's just playing me one of his new songs.
They're the best.
That good, huh?
Well, yes, I could understand the lyrics.
Oh, what's the new generation coming to, eh?
Timmy, it's time you retire that corduroy shirt of yours. The elbows are almost worn.
How did you know?
I can feel, and you better get your daddy to go out and get you another one.
I will. Just be glad he's not wearing his clothes backwards.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry. It's cool, but impractical.
Hey, Tim. What's the skipping school thing? I thought I told you not to.
I'm not. And I'm going back right now. Mom will explain.
Better be a good explanation.
Bye, honey.
Bye, Mom. I'll see you after the soccer game.
Okay, and I hope you win.
We will.
Me too, Tim. Hey. My turn.
Hi, darling.
Hi. So?
So?
Explain.
Timmy was worried about me, and his teacher gave him permission to come by.
We got a great kid, huh?
I know. So tell me, what's eating you?
You're worse than Mahatma.
You're tight as a drum, and I can feel it.
I got something to tell you, gorgeous. We got some new information about the fire.
Yeah. And after class, I gotta go home real quick and change.
Oh, yes, right, the wedding. I forgot, you're ushering, aren't you?
Yeah, you're coming with me, right?
I don't know.
No, why not? Too much work. Diggs, what's up?
Why didn't you tell me that you were going over to Adams?
Because I knew you'd try talking me out of it, all right? Well, what? I just told him to lay off. I mean, that's all. I don't like seeing you nervous or worried.
I'm not nervous. I'm not worried. I'm kind of angry.
Well, so am I.
I'm angry at you.
What?
I thought you said that you believed in me, that I can take care of myself.
I do, and you can.
No, you obviously don't believe that because you went running over to Adams at the first sign of trouble. You obviously do not think that I can handle Adam Chandler by myself.
You heard me right, Marshal. I want to file papers immediately. I'm suing for full custody of my son.